Oké, en als het goed is zijn we live met MotoGP 19 Career Mode hier voor deel 55. Waar wij de Tsjechische Grand Prix in zullen gaan in Brno in de MotoGP voor het Red Bull KTM fabrieksteam. Dus, volgende keer in de Duitse Grand Prix op de Sachsenring hadden wij best wel een goede pace. Maar uiteindelijk finishte was 14e. Had echt veel beter gekund. We hadden gewoon de kans op een podium. Maar helaas maakten we een aantal valpartijen in die race. En ik was gewoon echt heel slecht bezig. Het was echt zonde, want ja, we hadden gewoon echt de potentie op een podium. Of in ieder geval een top 5. We hadden er echt gewoon ons beste resultaat van het seizoen kunnen halen. Maar ik gooide het weg. Ik viel de eerste keer vanaf een derde plaats. Daarna vanaf een zesde plaats. En toen viel ik nog 2 keer, waardoor ik weer helemaal terugviel tot P14. Dus ja, enorm jammer. Maar laten we hopen dat we hetzelfde, dat we diezelfde pace een beetje hier ook kunnen laten zien in Brno. Dus wij gaan ook een nieuwe upgrade nemen, namelijk in het frame. We gaan een nieuwe swingarm bestellen voor minder vibratie in het frame. Dus zonder verder gedoe, wij staan nu 11 in het kampioenschap. Wij hadden eigenlijk makkelijk 9e kunnen staan, was het niet voor die crashes, of zelfs 8e eigenlijk. Maar goed, laten we hopen dat we het goed kunnen maken hier in Brno. Want ja, ik wil echt heel erg graag verbeteren op wat we de vorige keer lieten zien in Duitsland. Want ik denk echt dat de potentie er is om gewoon een podium te kunnen pakken. In ieder geval was het zo op de Sachsenring, dus hopelijk ook hier in Brno. Ik denk dat ik misschien, als in de race simulatie en de training de bandenslijtage vergelijkbaar zal zijn als wat het de vorige keer was, dan kan ik misschien weer het risico gaan nemen om gewoon een zachte voorband te nemen. Om ja, iets meer grip te hebben.
Welcome back to all motorbike fans. Just a few moments and the third MotoGP free practice round will begin. Another 45 minutes and we will find out which riders will be the 10 who will go directly to the second qualifying session.
Alright. FP3 dan. Oké, laten wij hier, ja, weet je wat, zoals ik ook in Dresden deed, kan ik misschien gaan beginnen met een distance analysis. Om er even in te komen. Zet je mediums en dan kunnen we dan wel gewoon race analysis doen en daarna een quick lap simulation.
There is movement in the pit, the mechanics are preparing the bike and the rider seems very focused. We'll see if he can improve his
Ja, een van de redenen dat ik meteen weer back-to-back, zeg maar, 2 dagen op rij MotoGP 19 keer moet doen, of misschien al meer, misschien al 3 dagen op rij eigenlijk. Ik weet niet, ik ben natuurlijk de laatste tijd best wel veel deze game aan het doen, eigenlijk veel meer dan dat ik ooit eerder heb gedaan. We doen het bijna dagelijks nu, het is mede omdat het nu vakanties in de tijd heb en ook mede omdat ik natuurlijk door deze serie wil gaan omdat MotoGP 20 uit is. Maar het is ook gewoon zo dat elke keer, zoals ook de vorige keer, dan hebben we de potentie voor een goed resultaat, maar dan gooi ik het weg en dan wil ik eigenlijk gewoon meteen door moeten volgen, omdat ik denk van, oh, ik wil het gewoon, ja, goed maken, zeg maar. En ik ben gewoon steeds zo benieuwd wat er gaat gebeuren. Zo ook nu. Dus ik vind het wel echt heel leuk om deze Crum te doen eigenlijk. Ik moet eerlijk zeggen, ik vind het eigenlijk leuker om te doen dan F1 2019 Crum op dit moment. Laten we dan de distance analysis proberen te behalen meteen in 2 ronden. De vorige keer deed ik er best wel lang over en moest ik echt ja, iets van 6 rondjes rijden voordat ik zeg maar 2 rondes in de 57.5 had in dit geval. Het was iets van 23 nog wat op de saxen. Dus laten we hopen dat we deze keer iets sneller doorheen kunnen komen. De race simulatie ging wel in één keer goed. Maar ook de time attack had ik best wel veel tijd nodig voordat ik die tijd had. Dus ik had uiteindelijk de vorige keer best wel veel rondes gedaan in de training. Ik denk wel een stuk of 15 tot 20. Ik heb eigenlijk de hele 45 minuten volgemaakt. Dus ik zou toch wel liever eigenlijk iets minder running doen. Om gewoon meteen zoveel mogelijk development points in en zo kort mogelijk tijd te kunnen halen. Maar ik denk dat het hier wat makkelijker gaat dan de vorige keer in Dresden, want hier in Brno is het iets makkelijker om op lijn te blijven, zo lijkt het. En dan maken de lijnen ook iets meer sens. Hij is ook weer iets te krap door de laatste bocht, maar goed. Dat is rond... Oh, we hebben niet eens een 7 minuten... Wat? Een 2 minuten 1 en we moeten een 57 halen? Holy shit, dat is snel. Dat voelt niet als een hele slechte ronde. Oké. Dus laten we kijken of we dan deze tweede ronde wel onder die time threshold kunnen komen van een 57.5. Wauw, oké, de Jones met een 54. We zijn er 2 seconden boven in sector 2. Seconden. Het voelt helemaal niet alsof ik heel snel aan het rijden ben, maar toch zijn we gewoon 3 seconden langzamer. Dat is wel een beetje zorgwekkend. In de Mode 2 hier vorig seizoen wisten we bijna de race te winnen. We werden tweede, maar eigenlijk was ik wel gewoon de snelste. Alleen had ik op het eind van de race last van bandenslijtage. Yo Joey, dankjewel dat je erbij bent. Weer niet genoeg, een 58.5 deze keer. Ja, ik moet echt wel gaan pushen om überhaupt de time threshold te halen. Yo Sandra, thanks for tuning in. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm using a racing line, that's because it belongs to this practice program. So there's no way to turn it off for this distance analysis thing. And it's kind of distracting, so that's why. Alright, so this is currently like my 5th lap in practice or something. I'm having a hard time getting under the time threshold for this program. So that's sort of alarming. And I'm also lost in the timings, even though my laps aren't that bad, so hopefully we will be able to improve on that, especially when we're going to do like a qualifying simulation. Look at that, 2.7 seconds off. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't get that 57.5. That's a nice corner cut. The game didn't penalize before though. That was too tight there, turned in too early. Really gonna have to push here to get that 57.5. Missed apex there once more. Yeah, I'm not even improving. It's probably the most I've struggled so far in this entire career mode in the practice session. Usually I'm able to pass the practice programs relatively easily, but this time it's proving to be quite difficult for some reason. Alright, I am improving though, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Yeah, nah, I'm just pushing too much. Wow. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna return to it later. I'm gonna try a race simulation to see if my pace is a bit better.
He's returned to the pit.
Anyway,
We can't tell whether he's satisfied with what he's done so far.
I don't, but I'm definitely a fan of the sport. It's good to hear. But I know, of course. You need to practice more for your GT3 races. Well, the next one is in 2 weeks' time, so I've got time for that. You need to practice for Mexico this weekend. I want redemption for last season. Yeah, I know that I can break much later. That's why I really hate driving with the racing line, or riding in this case. Because the racing line doesn't make sense. Even the lines don't make sense, but also braking points. I just get distracted by it. So I'm now going to try without it in a race simulation. Actually, let's take a set of... I'm gonna try to go with soft medium, because that's what I did in Germany last time out, in the race. And actually the tires didn't really wear out that quickly at all, so I'm gonna go for that.
There he is heading out on track. We'll soon find out whether he's looking for a quick lap time or whether he's trying out something for the race.
But I'll promise you the pace will be better in the race simulation. Because the line just keeps putting me off. So let's see what we can do then. And how close we can get. Wow, the game spot me on the track pretty awkwardly there. I'm gonna restart that. It feels weird to see the MotoGP 19 game. Yeah, sorry about that. But soon we will move on to 2020, of course. Let's take a bit of slipstream from Hafnisserien. Look at that. Good exit. Alright. That's a dive bomb if I've ever seen one. Luckily it didn't really affect us too much. Alright, it was too late. Yeah, I need to figure out my braking point over there. Oh, I didn't crash though. Lost me a lot of time. Yeah, this lap isn't going to be enough because of that moment in turn 3. Lots of pressure happening, by the way. Alright, let's try again then. We actually did improve our lap time somehow. We're still in last. That's a corner cut once again, sorry about that. Okay, a red first sector, that's promising. Albeit 3 thousandths of a second. Seven tenths in sector 2, so we lost a bit there, but it's still relatively close compared to our previous laps anyway. Missed apex there, unfortunately. .4 seconds, this could still be under the time threshold. Once again, too early on the brakes there, I could have been later. This is going to be enough for a 56.7. Hey Samuel, thanks for tuning in. It is enough for the time threshold. That's on a nice line through turn 1. Once again, I missed apex into here. Yeah, that's probably gonna cost us the time threshold. We have moved this up into P11 though, so at least we're not last anymore, but this is definitely probably the most difficult practice session I've done in this entire career mode. Usually I never struggle this much. My new video will be out in 5 minutes. Ah, okay. How's your day been? Ah, pretty good. Thanks for asking. What about you? I'll read the rest of the chat once I get back to the pits, but... yeah, let's try again for this lap then. This is not gonna be enough. I need to get at least 3 green laps in a row. Yeah, just about wasn't enough. I'm try to take a wide line into one to take a late apex here. Wasn't quite on the apex. Can't really get the line right. Turn 3 then. A little bit too much curve maybe, but it was actually pretty good. 3 tenths down still. Feels like I'm riding pretty alright, but still I just can't improve. 8 tenths down once again in 2 sectors. And that's with a soft front tire or medium rear, so we should be pretty quick. .2 seconds down, so at least this is going to be under the time threshold. Let's see what it is from P12 to P9, 55.8. So we're slowly getting there. That was better through turn 1, I think. Oh, no, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. Oh man, this is pretty tough. Our teammate Zarker in front. We are keeping up with him at least. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna back out of this lap, cool down the rear tire as well. And give me the chance to read the chat. Oh fuck. Sorry Nakagami. Alright. Nice to watch you race before bed. Oh yeah, it's of course you're in Australia. Yo Jesse, dankjewel dat je er ook bij bent. League, how much did you upgrade into wheelie? I upgraded it once. Upgraded the engine once, the swing arm once, and the engine brake once. I'm really hoping Russell will stay in MotoGP for a couple of years, because in 21 he'll be a Yamaha rider or Petronas, depends on the decision. Yeah, I'm hoping he will too. I'm hoping he can stay in MotoGP as well. Well, I'm sure he can, but I'm hoping that he will make the decision to stay. But I think he will. Nico, als je wil kan je een keer video share play spelen. Wat is dat dan? Geen idee wat het is. Alright. Oh, via. Ik heb het nog nooit gedaan. Ik weet niet echt wat het betekent. Kan je via mijn PS4 MotoGP spelen? Serieus? Oh wow, oké. Kan ik een first impressions video doen? What's my favorite track? Well, probably, I don't know, it's difficult to pick one, but the tracks that I like most on the MotoGP calendar are Mugello, Assen and Phillip Island. That was a very unnecessary crash, by the way. And on the F1 calendar it's probably Silverstone and Spa-Francorchamps, I think. But yeah, it's tough to pick one. I think I'm gonna go for Mugello as my favorite track in terms of the layout. Oh, way too late into here. Yeah, I think Mugello is a really beautiful track. Just, you know, fast and flowing, and yeah, it's really one of the best circuits in the world. But I think I really like Assen. It's probably because I'm biased as well, because I'm from the Netherlands and I've been there many times. I've just, you know, it sort of has, I really like the track layout as well. It's not as spectacular as, for example, Mugello or Phillip Island, because it's not as fast and not as flowing, but you know, I've been there many times and many memories are stored there, so I guess that's why I'm a bit biased for Essen. And you know, Phillip Island, sort of like Mugello, I just love fast and flowing circuits, so I think that's definitely my top 3. on the MotoGP calendar. Anyway, I think I can back out of this practice program because the tires are wearing out as well.
We're taking things inside the pit, where the team is waiting for the rider to come back.
Phillip Island is also my favorite. Oh, that's nice to hear. The place is nice, but the track is awful for me. Which track actually? How about Aragon? I'm not a huge fan of Aragon. It's okay. I mean it. Yeah, it's just okay. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It's in the middle, I guess, for me. Alright, I'm gonna try a quali run because I do want to check if there's at least some pace. So let's go out on a set of softs then and see what we can do when I try to go as quickly as possible.
The rider is ready to get on. Let's see if some interesting information comes from the configuration.
I am from Phillip Island. I live near the track. Oh, that's really cool, man. Let's let Mode Deel go through. Maybe use a bit of a slipstream. That's an interesting corner there from him. Alright, 55.5 to beat. Look at the apex speed though, because I took a different line. That probably made me get a pretty good exit there. Once again, very hot into here. It's not too bad though. Not exactly on the line there as well. For some reason I'm really struggling with just, you know, hitting apexes today. Once again, completely missed the apex there as well. Oh my god. Bit too much curb there. Look at that, I'm not even improving on soft tires. This is gonna be a tough race. The line from P9, we stay in P9 with a 55.8. I can't even beat the time threshold. I think that's the first time in this career that I can't beat the time threshold in a qualifying run. I'm just really struggling. I think even when we were with Tech 3, I was basically topping every single practice session. And now we're starting to even get, you know, higher than 9th in practice. Yeah, this lap isn't gonna be it as well. Anyway, good night, Samuel. And thanks for for being in the live stream. I probably should stream a little bit earlier next time so that you can actually, you know, stick around for the race as well, because that's the exciting part, I guess. Practice is sort of boring, especially to watch. So yeah, I'll think about it next time. But thanks a lot for the 6 viewers that have tuned in. I think I'm gonna end practice here because, yeah, we aren't going to get any development points, but I'm just too slow, basically.
He's returned to the pit, but we can't tell whether he's satisfied with what he's done so far.
Well, I'm not. I think this is the first time I've not, I failed to complete a practice program. I've tried all of them, but we just haven't been able to beat the time, so that's pretty worrying. Anyway, let's skip to qualifying. At least we're in the top 10.
Here's the final ranking screen of this third session of free practice. Let's take a look at the names of the riders who managed to record the best times. Let's take a look at the overall ranking of the first 3 free practice sessions. Remember that only the first 10 riders in the ranking will go direct to the second qualifying round.
I've rewatched parts yesterday. Ah, thanks. Well, sorry if I disappointed you, because the race was going quite well for the first half of the race. I was in a podium position, but then I had a couple of crashes, so yeah, dropped down to 14th. But I think we were close to getting a podium last time out if I wouldn't have crashed, but I think this time here in the Czech Republic is going to be very difficult to even get close to a top 10 finish probably. Just going to be looking to score some points, but let's see what we can do qualifying.
Hello and welcome to the Brno circuit. Everything is ready here for the first qualifying session. This session gives riders who didn't make the grade in the free practices
first qualifying session?
another chance to compete for pole in the second
I was in P9 in
The
practice.
forecast for the session is
Wait,
perfect.
what? I'm going to rewind that
So
back.
riders and teams
I
will be
swear
able to
then I was
concentrate
9th.
exclusively on fine-tuning their performance.
Or was I outside of the top 10 in the combined results? Because I don't have FP1 and FP2 turned on. But if you've turned off practice 1 and 2, do the AI still run in that session? I don't know actually. Because if so, it could be that I'm not in the top 10 if the AI is also done quicker running in FP1 and 2. If that makes sense. Wait. I'm gonna check right now on the live stream. Because I swear I was inside the top 10. Why am I in Q1? That's the first time as well in this career mode. I've never been in Q1 before. Okay, I was definitely 9th in practice 3. Now, in the combined results... Oh, I was actually outside of the top 10. I didn't even realize. So even though you've got practice 1 and 2 turned off, the AI still running that session. It's just that the player skips it, apparently. So I'm actually, for the first time in this career mode, in Q1. Wow, okay. That's interesting, because of course we will have to qualify inside the top 2 in this session to progress into Q2, so that's gonna be pretty difficult probably, but let's see what we can do. I can't believe I didn't even make it into the top 10 in practice. Well, Q1 then. Let's strap on a new set of tires. We've got 3 sets of softs remaining. But I think the AI are really quick around this circuit then, because you know, I wasn't really driving that well, but my lap wasn't, you know, that bad. I don't feel like it was anyway. I feel like on other circuits it would have easily put me into Q2. Anyway, let's go out and see what we can do.
Heading out on track. We'll soon find out whether he's looking for a quick lap time or whether he's trying out something for the race.
Why would you try out something for the racing qualifying, mate? Of course we're looking for a quick lap time. Anyway. Let's see if we can get something like a 55 then. That was a bit loose on the exit there. Alright, sorry for the silence. 1.1 seconds down in sector 3. First lap then. 156.3, yeah, that's gonna be enough by a long stretch. Alright, well, yeah. Man, we just don't have the pace. Yes, ruim vorig jaar een Spaans wachtmotor voor 20. Yo Bart. Een bestaande rijder, oh ja. Ik kijk trouwens zonder geluid nu, oh dus je hoort me nu ook niet. Dat is nice. Vijfde, dat is dus gewoon 15e op de grid. Ik ga even over het Nederlands eigenlijk, want ik zie dat de meesten in de chat in ieder geval Nederlands zijn. Oh, Joey gaat er vandoor, oké. Spreek je later. Oké, dankjewel dat je bij was, man. Ik spreek je later inderdaad. Fijne middag. Thanks. Ik wil weten waar ik tijd verlies. Ik wil achter iemand aangaan om te kijken waar ik zoveel langzamer ben dan. Dankjewel. Autocorrectie. Ja, ik dacht al, fijne middag en precies. Waarom is er trouwens echt niemand op de baan? Oh, daar is er wat, oké. Ik was me aan het afvragen waarom mijn toeren niet omhoog ging, want ik had mijn koppeling in, maar het bleef gewoon steken op een paar... met een paar rode streepjes te gaan, zeg maar. En laten we achter ons voormalig teamgenoot en merkgenoot Oliveira achteraan gaan dan. Laten we eens hem ons de weg laten wijzen. Dat was ook goed van Nederlands. Hopelijk gaat hij niet de pits in. Oké. Het ligt niet aan de exit van bocht 2 in ieder geval. We zijn eigenlijk wel sneller dan de weg, want we zijn een beetje van de weg gereden. Kunnen we verbeteren dan? Van 9 gaan we naar 7. We hebben nog 16e van dezelfde tijd vandaan. Ja, ik denk dat het P17 gaat worden of lager. Ik kan gewoon niet sneller. Dus helaas onze slechtste kwalificatie van deze hele career mode, denk ik. Het wordt een hele moeilijke race. Oh man. Hadden we nou dat podium binnen gehad de vorige keer als ik niet was gevallen, maar nee. We gaan echt heel veel moeite om überhaupt een punt te scoren, denk ik hier.
Welcome racing fans everywhere and thanks for joining us here in Brno to watch the Czech Republic MotoGP. As you can tell from the footage, we're broadcasting from the track. We're looking forward to great weather for the race. The cameras are now accompanying us on a tour of their favourite riders for today's MotoGP race. We can't make predictions, but judging from the extremely competitive qualifying sessions, we're sure we're going to see a fantastic show.
Weet je wat, ik ga gewoon wel een risico nemen. Ik ga gewoon een zachte voorbeeld nemen en een medium achterband. Hopelijk hebben we gewoon nog een klein beetje pace. Maar goed, laten we gaan beginnen met de 10e race van het seizoen hier in Brno. Onze 4e race voor het Red Bull KTM fabrieksteam. Een hele teleurstellende kwalificatie. We wisten ineens in de top 10 te eindigen in de training. Na 3 trainingen. Daardoor stonden we in Q1 waar we niet verder kwamen dan een 7e plaats. En dus een 17e startplaats op de grid. We hadden een goede pace de vorige keer op de Sachsenring, maar hier gaat het veel lastiger. We hebben ook niet één practice program weten te halen. Dus waarschijnlijk zullen we een hele moeilijke race gaan hebben hier in Brno. Laten we hopen dat we in ieder geval nog een aantal puntjes kunnen pakken hier in race 10 van het seizoen.
We are seconds away from the start of the race. The riders are coming down to the start of the Czech Grand Prix here in Brno.
Oh man, ik ben benieuwd, maar ik hoop dat we in ieder geval nog een beetje mee kunnen komen met het veld. Hier gaan we dan. Lichten zijn aan. En we zijn onderweg. Voor 11 ronden hier in Brno. Bocht 1 in dan. Oeh, Serin die daar als een beukje geeft. Onze matig teamgenoot. We liggen zelfs even laatste, maar hier nog een goede exit. Oh my god, en dan te veel curve meegepakt. Nee, weet je wat? Dat gaan we even opnieuw doen, want anders gaan we de hele race achteraan rijden. Daar heb ik geen zin in. Oké, ik moet dus geen curve pakken in bocht 2. Laten we het de tweede keer doen. Oké, take 2. Dit is een hele goede start. P20 als we bocht 1 in gaan. Laten we naar de binnenkant gaan misschien. Oh, we hebben daar Serin die buitenom gaat en ons compleet uit shape brengt. En we liggen wederom laatste. Oh, weer een flinke wobbel. Goeie exit hier dan. Voorbij aan André Janone. Wraakt hem een beetje. 2 keer. En we liggen nog steeds laatste. Buitenom hier dan bij Janone. Wederom dubbel curb gepakt. En dat doen we maar even een derde keer. Oké, ik hoop dat ik hier altijd veel tijd aan ga verspillen. Oh man, dit is echt zo slecht. Take 3. Een nog slechtere start. We liggen 22e, 23e als we op 1 gaan. Maar we weten dat we hier een goede exit kunnen pakken. Kijk maar. Door het midden heen van de 2 Tech 3 rijders. Heel laat in de remmen hier. Oké, dat was iets te laat, Nick. Dat was misschien een beetje te laat.
We're moving now to the starting grid where the MotoGP riders are ready to start the race. Tension is sky high, but these guys are seasoned. We are second.
Oké, take 4. Mooie leg spike. En natuurlijk zoals altijd wat wheelies vanaf de lijn. Hino naar de binnenkant, waardoor we even laatste liggen. Weer te veel curb daar gepakt. We hebben daar Seren aan de binnenkant die daar eenmaal over de curb heen gaat. Oké, P21. Voorbij en Oliver hier dan misschien als voormalig teamgenoot. We geven hem een klein tikje, hij gaat een beetje wijd. Oeh, touché met Abraham. Het is dan P20. Heel laat in de remmen hier. Buitenom bij Abraham. Dat gaat waarschijnlijk niet lukken. Nee. Buitenom hier dan. Red naar de binnenkant ook bij Bagnaia. Een beetje een touché, maar we zijn langs voor P18 nu. Bagnaia weer terug aan de binnenkant. Wij hebben het buitenom. P18. Achter Aloysius Spargro. Bagnaia weer aan de binnenkant, maar die gaat veel te wijd. Dus daar gaan we meteen weer onderdoor. Goeie exit dan hier uit de laatste bocht. Ik denk de exit van de laatste bocht en de exit van de tweede bocht zijn weer sterk. 102. Buitenom bij Spargro hier misschien. Nee, dat gaat niet werken. We moeten onszelf gaan opzetten voor een goede exit hier. Nu dan voorbij een Aprilia-rijder. Later in de remmen. Zij aan zij. Spargo die staat er net voor langs. Bijna de voorkant kwijt daar. weet gewoon echt niet, hoe kan het zo erg verschillen, zeg maar. We waren zoveel sneller de vorige keer. We lagen gewoon de hele tijd tweede. En nu opeens 18e. Hello, Voltis, for tuning in. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Goeie exit hier dan, nu dan wel voorbij naar Spargo. Krijgen we het gestopt. Oh, niet helemaal, we gaan iets te wijd. Well then you said it completely wrong, but I forgive you. Okay, yeah, I don't really have the time to read it because I'm trying to keep my eyes on the screen. But anyway, I can change my commentary to English if you want to, because I assume that you are English or something like that. So anyway, thanks for joining me here in this pyramid race in Brno. It's not going very well. I qualified in 17th. Oh my god. Alright, well, I shouldn't have thought. I may give it a restart because I don't want to be in last for the entire race. I'm a very forgiving person, well that's good to see. Yeah, for some reason, usually I am able to, you know, be in the top 5 in this pyramid in MotoGP at least. Last season I was the champion in Moto2. I was fighting for a podium last time I had the sex ring, but for some reason on this track the AI is so much quicker and I'm really struggling. So yeah, we're having a pretty tough race here in Brno. Okay, Nick, restart then. How do you know my name? Alright, I'm gonna do restart.
Here we are live from the MotoGP class starting grid where riders and engineers are talking over the last few details before the start of the race.
But I think it's going to be very tough to even score a point here. It's definitely going to be the worst race of the season.
We are seconds away from the start of the race. The riders are coming down to the start.
Yeah, you're definitely somebody I know, but I don't know who you are. Oh, stop trolling now. Alright. Anyway. Oh, it's Reese. I was so shocked that I jumped the start. Well, thanks, Reese.
The cameras are now accompanying us on
I actually didn't know it was you.
For today's MotoGP race. We can't make predictions, but judging
my old Fortnite channel. Ah, okay.
Sessions, we're sure we're going to
well,
see a fantastic
good to see you, Reese. I'm really surprised that I'm having such a tough time because the last race in Germany, I was running in third and in second. I was battling with Valentino Rossi for second. I qualified on pole. This time I qualified in 17th, and I'm just really having a hard time to keep up. I didn't pass any of the practice programs as well, so for some reason this track is overpowered for the eye or something. So yeah, let's try to just not finish last.
The riders are coming down.
$11 laps to go. And this track is over 2 minutes long as well. Into turn 1 then. Somebody went wide, was I think Happy Serin, my former teammate. This is the only corner I'm quick at, the exit of turn 2, through the middle. But this is good, we can make up a couple of positions if they're here then. Oh god, that is very late on the brakes. Just not managed to get it stopped, somebody went down there, it's my teammate Johan Zarco, who dropped back to P18. A little bit too much curb there. And Miguel Oliveira shoots past me, as does Abram, but he goes way too wide there. So P19 it is for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna aim to not finish last basically. There goes Andrea Iannone up the inside. Managed to hold it though. Alright, you're back with your normal channel, I see. Once again, Iannone up the inside into there. I think, yeah, we need to stick with this top 18 because I am pretty quick out of the final corner. That's basically the only point of this circuit. And the exit of turn 2. So the battling here with Iannone isn't exactly ideal. Because you will be able to see it out of this corner, the next one, turn 14. We can make up a bit of time here, I think. Yeah, look at it, we close in a little bit. On to lap 2 then. Yeah, we're definitely quicker on the straight. We're gonna try and ding into turn 1. A white line to take a late apex and carry more speed through the corner. Look at it. Oh god. Bit of a corner cut, sorry about that. You can see the exit there. Up to P17. Can't really brake as late into here as the AI do. That was close with somebody behind me. Up the inside again of Esteverabot. He goes up the inside again. And we go underneath once more. P17. Man, this race is definitely the hardest challenge that I've done in this game so far. I've never seen the AI so competitive. And what a contrast to last season as well in Moto 2, where it was basically the quickest all weekend. Now in MotoGP, that's very different. And even a points finish is very far away. How much practice did you do for this race? Well, actually, because I couldn't pass the practice programs, I kept retrying them. So I did quite a few laps actually in practice. I think I did about, oh fuck, 15 laps or something. Oh, that's completely ruined my exit there. Luckily I didn't go down. But already now you can see the top 16 moving away. There goes Oliveira up the inside. My former teammate. Yeah, I think the best result possible is probably going to be P17 here, unfortunately. I just don't want to crash, if anything. Two seconds to gap to my teammate Paul Espargaro. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I can be back on the pace next race in Austria. Because it's so weird, we went from challenging for podiums to challenging for, well, P17. In one race, mind you. Okay, I did more practice laps then. Wait, I can't finish that. That's a corner coming up. Then what you did in the race and still not a pro, what's going on there? Yeah, I know, right? I'm doing so many practice laps and still I'm bad. It's unbelievable. We have pulled away though from the riders behind. We are slightly closing up, so maybe there is a bit of hope. The top 15 score points in MotoGP, so I'd be so happy if I can score a point this race. Then at least it's not for nothing. Come on. Let's see if we can close this gap. It's 1.2 seconds. It's very hot into here. And again. We have pulled away from the back of the field. So at least we're not the slowest rider on track. We have definitely closed the gap a bit. Come on. Lap 5. Come on, good X out of here. Yes, look at that. Oh, we get past the Sparkro. Very late on the brakes. It's too late. And we lose the position again to a lastige Sparkro. We've got the other Sparkro, Paul, in front, my teammate. Come on, we are so close to getting back into the points. I really don't want to crash. Which is so easy to do, especially if the tires start to wear out. And I'm using a soft front tire, medium rear tire. That was much better. Let me know where you think I'll finish. Really hoping it's going to be P15 or 14 or something like that. Probably 14 is the maximum. Lap 6 over half by distance then. We know we are good in the exit of turn 2 here. So let's set ourselves up for that. Could have been better. Oh, I was scared on the curbs there. Yeah, that wasn't how I wanted it to be. P14 is my prediction, alright. I'm gonna be so happy if I can get that. That will equal our result from last race. But last race I crashed 3 times. Because I was running in third for before that happened. So hopefully we won't crash this time. Last race I was very disappointed with P14, this time I'm going to be very happy with P14. I'm I'm really afraid to lose the front of these corners. The controller keeps vibrating and it makes me think that I'm crashing. And it was too early. I could have been later into the final corner there. Or the penultimate corner. Oh, I almost lost it there again. Just too eager to get on the power. On lap 7. Good exit out of here. That was much better than the previous lap. This time we're not as close. The gap is still under a second. The tires are starting to wear as well now. Yeah, the gap is now back out to 1.5. So I don't know, man. It's still possible to get a point or two. Still 1.5 seconds, everyone's gone down. Goes by me anyway. We're in the final corner then. This time much smoother on the power. So open up lap 8. Can we still do it? It's back to 1 second. Alternate line into turn 1 there to get a better exit once again. We are closing in a little bit again. Very late on the brakes, don't lose the front. The gap is back to 4/10 now, so we're definitely gaining in the first sector. We're gonna lose that in the second and third sector, unfortunately. Bit of a wheelie again. Trying to use the rear brake into here to try and steer a little bit more. Once again, a bit of a wobble. The gap is back to a second. Yeah, the tires are definitely wearing out. Past 50% worn now. We are closer than our previous lap, I think. Yo, Quinten. Thanks dat je erbij bent. Alright, exit the final corner then. Lap 9, we're definitely closer. The gap is back to 0.2 of a second. Maybe we can do something on the exit of turn 2 here. Look at this, better exit. Come on. P15, finally a point. Around the side of our teammate, Paul Sparkle, back into 14th. Finally. Oh man. I'm really hoping that we can stay here now. I can hear him, yeah, up the inside into there. Let's try to hang it around the outside. He's got us back. And there goes Nakagami as well. He runs it a bit too wide though, that's gonna hold us up. Oh, that's a shame. Turn into early there again, it's unnecessary, it's gonna cost me a bit of time. Expect 8/10s to Nakagami. Time is running out, lap 9 of 11. Come on. I really want that point. Six tenths. Let's try to get them again on the exit of turn 2. Yeah, the gap's back on the 2/10 again. Wide line into turn 1. Cut back. Late apex. Slipstream, come on. Around the outside. I can't really break us late into here though. It's gonna get us back. Can we switch back underneath? This is all costing time as well. For Espargo. Oh, didn't manage it again. Penultimate lap as well. Look at the tyre wear as well, it's not really helping. Lorenz has gone down, I think he was behind us as well. Oh no, he wasn't, he's there. He's not close enough. Alright, final lap. After these two corners. Can we do anything? Come on. I really want that points finish. Yeah, we're just not close enough. on. We can get a point. Come on. Yes, P50. We've got a point. Oh man, that's the most hard point I've ever had. Oh, at least we've got 1 point. Man, I was concentrating so much for that. Oh man, I've never been happier with a 15th place finish. At least it wasn't for nothing, we've got a point. Oh man. That's kind of nice, even though it's not a good result, but that almost felt like a victory, even though it was a 15th place finish. Thanks Reese and Sandro. Oh man. Sandro, were you watching for the entire race, or did you just tune in again for the last couple of laps? Because I basically didn't make a single mistake for the entire race, even though it doesn't really show it. I was just, you know, we just didn't have the pace, but I really had to concentrate hard for that one. Yes, Ding, what a finish. That's like my finishes across the line, but for either no points or 1 point. Yeah. Oh man. I mean, we finished lower than in Sexring, even though I crashed during that race, but the pace was much better last time. I think the AR is just very overpowered in this circuit. Because I felt like I was riding well. But for some reason the AI was just so much quicker. Man. At least it's a point. If it would have finished in 16th, it would have felt like I could have just, you know, may as well just skip this race. I mean, I spent so much time for this. For how long have I been streaming? Let me check. Yeah, I've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes. So that's how much time I just spent just to get 1 point. 1 hour and 20 minutes. But I enjoyed it though. It was, you know, challenging. But thanks Reese and Sandro as well. I don't know if Sandro was there for the entire race, but I know that you were, Reese, pretty much. I think you joined me on lap. I think you actually, yeah, of course you did watch this entire race because I restarted. So thanks a lot for that. Let's get a screenshot for the thumbnail. I don't know from where, but let's try something. I stayed for the entire of the race, restart race. Yeah, I remember. So thanks a lot for that. I really appreciate it. Hopefully next race in on the Red Bull Ring will be better than this one. I think it will, because it must be that they are just a bit overpowered on this circuit. Oh yeah, look at that moment. This made me think, like, after this moment, I was like, anything better than P17 is probably out of the question. Because you can see the gap. Like, the gap was pretty big, and I felt like I just didn't have the pace. But we still closed that down and actually made up a couple of positions. Despite bouncing on the curbs here. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. And he was sliding on the grass as well. I was pretty lucky to not crash, actually, because that caused me to crash in Germany last week, or yesterday, but the last race. Because in the other race I was on my old account and switched over in time for the main race. That counted. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember. So thanks a lot for that. Well, I think I'm just gonna use the screenshot I made probably a couple seconds ago, but let's collect a few more. So next timeout will be at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. And let's hope that we can get a better finish there than what we did here in the Czech Republic. Because of course it is the Red Bull Ring and we are with the Red Bull KTM team, so hopefully we can achieve a slightly better result, at least a top 10 for our team's home race. Well, as you can see, I failed all of the practice programs. It didn't even show me anyway. That's been it. We need to find more consistency according to the Vizioso. Anyway, yeah, I can't order an upgrade because I didn't get any development points in practice because I couldn't get target times. But next month we are in Austria. So, yeah, probably gonna do that tomorrow or something like that. But I'm interested to see what will happen there. You can see an overview of the season so far. Our best results still all the way back in Argentina, that second round of the season, that 5th place there, and from there on in it basically went downhill. At least we've managed to do a race without crashing this time, because I did crash in USA, Spain, France, Italy, Catalonia, the Netherlands and Germany. So despite the result not really showing it, I did have a race without crashing this time. If we don't count the restart, of course. But yeah, I really hope that we can get a result similar to what we did in Argentina or Jerez as well. The start of the season. You can see the stats there as well. My pole to win ratio isn't very good as well. 36 pole positions and only 18 podiums and 9 race wins. Anyway, Sandro, if you're still watching, you may remember the race I had in Austria last season in Moto 2, where I had a pretty good comeback and overtook the leader. I think it was Lorenzo Baldassari, with basically 2 corners to go in the final lap. So it was a pretty exciting race, but I don't think we can get close to that result we had in Moto 2 last year in MotoGP. But anyway, of course, after Silverstone, only 2 races to go and we'll get a new transfer window. So I'm pretty excited to see which kind of offers we'll get, because I'm hoping that we can go to something like Repsol Honda or Monster Energy Yamaha maybe, or even Ducati. But I'm looking to go for one of the top teams, so Honda, Yamaha, Ducati, maybe Suzuki. But yeah, definitely Repsol Honda and Monster Energy Yamaha are on my wish list. So yeah, I'm gonna round up the stream here. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it despite the result, and hopefully I will see you at the next one. Goodbye.